Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Forrester manse, Rich pours some gamesome for him and Taylor and tells her he doesn't want to talk about Hope, Carter, or Brooke. He wants to talk about the woman in front of him, who has always meant so much to him, who still means so important to him. They toast. Taylor senses he's up to commodity. Rich admits he has commodity planned for them. Taylor is keen to be alone with him. Rich puts his drink down and produces a garment bag. He explains it's the last Forrester original. He was working on it when they threw him out of the company. He'd be recognized if she'd wear it tonight. He wants this night to be about her and only her, and to show her how important she means to him. At Forrester, Hope addresses to Brooke about Zen's designs. But her mama is distracted, allowing about Ridge and wondering if he's with Taylor. Hope tells her mama she's so sorry. Brooke says it hurts that Ridge turned to Taylor so snappily. Nothing she said sounded to make a difference. It's Taylor he wants to be with now. Not me. At the Precipice house, Finn and Steffy kiss in front of the fireplace. He tells her he's been allowing about this all day as they establish that they've the house to themselves. Steffy has some wine for them and goes to pour it. Finn asks who was leaving when he pulled in. She says it was the person who's going to help her get Forrester back. Finn asks what she's up to and Steffy says it's taking Justin too long to come through. They've to do commodity now. They go over how hard the preemption has been on Eric and Ridge. Finn asks about her plan. She says it's commodity. Hope and Carter won't see coming, and when they do, it'll be too late. Steffy tells Finn that the woman who drove off is the most notorious perfumier in Paris. Daphne Rose is also beautiful and attractive. She could betray any man, including Carter Walton. Once he's under her spell, it'll end his union with Hope. At Forrester, Hope tells Brooke that Ridge is trying to make her feel shamefaced for not turning her back on her and Carter. The Forresters suppose they know what's stylish for the company, but they're wrong. Brooke looks anything but enthused. Hope launches into a pitch about Carter's vision and growing the brand as it should be. Brooke says it doesn't feel right not having Ridge and Eric involved. Hope says what's not right is the way Ridge is treating her. Brooke cries that he wouldn't be with Taylor if she wasn't the woman he wanted each on. At the Forrester manse, Taylor comes down the stairs in the gown and Ridge tells her she's amazing. He's dressed over too, and she says he looks veritably debonair. Ridge says regale is nearly served, but has to admit he didn't cook it himself. Taylor laughs and he says it's nice to see her smiling. Her heart is getting better every day. At the Precipice house, Steffy looks at a print of Stephanie and tells Finn she learned from the stylish to defend her family. Finn's sorry he no way got to know her. Steffy takes it as a compliment when he compares her to her grandmother. They go over her plan for Daphne to set her sights on Carter. The alliance with Hope will be done, and the stranglehold on the company will be over. Hope, Carter, and Brooke will have no idea what hit them. At Forrester, Brooke and Hope debate about Ridge and the Forrester walking down because of Carter's plan to take their company in a completely different direction. Brooke complains that Carter moving full speed ahead is pouring gas on a fire. Hope thinks big pitfalls mean big prices. Brooke wants everyone who loves the company to be involved, but they're divided right now. That's not good for anyone or for Forrester Creations. Hope says the company survived the storm and is moving forward with or without the Forresters. Doesn't her mama want to be part of the excitement? Brooke says it's hard for her to get too agitated or motivated. Hope muses, because Ridge is with Taylor now. At the Forrester manse, Taylor and Ridge eat their provisioned regale and bandy Donna and Eric being out. Taylor muses, so we really are alone. Ridge toasts to Taylor and thanks her for having regale with him and giving him amazing kitties. He's so glad she's home, it feels meant to be. Because it was meant to be. They hold hands and smile. At the Precipice house, Finn and Steffy smooch. He asks if her mama will be joining them tonight. Steffy calls Taylor, who tells her that her father surprised her with an awful evening for the two of them. Steffy's sorry to intrude. She hopes tonight is everything she's pictured of. They subscribe off and Steffy updates Finn. They agree it sounds promising and kiss and clinch. At the manse, Taylor updates Ridge on her call with Steffy, who was veritably happy about their plans. Ridge notes she's always been their biggest cheerleader. Taylor says they've been through a lot recently, but commodity good has come out of it. Their son told her she hopes tonight is everything she pictured of. Rich stands and takes Taylor's hand. They start laggardly dancing and embracing. At Forrester, Brooke wonders how it came to this, her and Ridge piecemeal, and Taylor in his arms rather of her. At the manse, Ridge and Taylor pull piecemeal as they dance, smile at each other and peer deeply into each other's eyes before participating a kiss. Daphne Rose updates Steffy Forrester Finnegan on the scheme. Steffy also explains her plan to the Forrester family. Daphne wins the Forrester Creations regard over Fanny Grayson. Also, Luna Nozawa makes a noise which Will Spencer hears. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's scheme. Eric Forrester's estate. Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes explain what happened with Brooke. Steffy is shocked that Brooke actually slighted the Waffle King. Rich says that Brooke justified her conduct. Still, Eric reasons that what Brooke should have done was left Forrester Creations with them. Ridge addresses about treason. Steffy says they can see right through Brooke. Steffy has a plan on how to destroy Carter Walton and Hope Logan. It involves Steffy returning to the company. Eric loves how devoted Steffy is to the company. Steffy gives a short speech about their heritage. Ridge warns they should do this the legal way. Still, Steffy and Taylor don't suppose they've enough time for that. Steffy brings up that Carter and Hope said she could come back at any time. Steffy is going to play along with Carter and Hope, also impale them in the hearts. Does she mean that figuratively or literally? Everyone thinks Hope and Carter should be in captivity for what they've done. Over at Forrester Creations, Carter and Hope talk about Fanny's incense samples. Fanny comes in and sprays a scent on Carter. Carter and Hope absolutely love it. Fanny really wants to unite with Forrester Creations. Carter gets a phone call from the frontal office. It's about Daphne Rose. The notorious Parisian perfumer is in the structure. Daphne bursts into the CEO office and seems to judge everything she looks at. Carter and Hope didn't know Daphne was coming. Daphne snaps they need to make this quick. Carter and Hope ask if Daphne brought any samples. Daphne acts each dramatic with her scarf, which has an incense scent on it. As Daphne sticks the scarf in their faces, they gobble deeply. As Daphne walks out, she runs smack into Fanny. Daphne tells Fanny that the line is hers. Daphne also warns Fanny that she should go back to France now if she ever wants to work again. Fanny says okay and tells Daphne she's just the most amazing person ever. That was weird. I wonder if Fanny is in on this. Hope and Carter are confused why Daphne suddenly turned up. In any case, Carter and Hope are impressed by the scent Daphne left before. Fanny comes back. Carter and Hope apologize for Daphne's interruption. Fanny insists that Daphne is a goddess. Fanny also suggests that Forrester Creations take Daphne up on her offer. Yes, that's surely veritably strange. Steffy is now at home. Steffy smells commodity, also turns around to see Daphne. Steffy and Daphne met up in Paris, according to their converse. Daphne has gotten the job, but it's not sanctioned yet. Steffy asks if her alternate charge Carter is handsome enough. Daphne reasons Carter will be easy. The bold and the beautiful recap reveals that over at the Spencer estate, Electra Forrester keeps gushing to Bill Spencer about Will. Luna continues gaping at Will. Luna bumps into a factory. It makes a noise. Will hears the noise and asks about it. Bill says he didn't hear a thing. That's right, Bill. Don't tell anyone there's a periodical killer roving around the house. Electra reasons perhaps it was the char. Bill says he needs to get back to work and pushes them to leave. After Will and Electra are rushed out the door, Luna comes downward. Luna apologizes to Bill. That's when Bill gives Luna yet another memorial that she needs to stay a secret. Luna claims she was confused and that's why she kissed him. Luna admits she has a lot to make up for, including for the murder she committed. Bill says he looks at Luna like a son. Bill wants to take Luna under his wing and educate her to fly. Luna says she doesn't indeed fate the person who did those awful effects. Sounds like Luna has been reading up on dissociation. Perhaps that was her plan B in case Bill turned down. Bill doesn't want thank yous, he wants the rules followed. Bill leaves to tend to work, so Luna gapes at Will's print and smiles. At Forrester Creations, Will and Electra go into the office. Electra tells Will that Bill is a lot quieter and polite than she anticipated. Will tells Electra not to hear to the gossip about Bill. Will feels bad that Bill is each alone in that big manse. Will adds that his father is mysterious and full of surprise. As Electra calls Will her idol, they embrace.